How have I spent so much of my life and not seen the 1959 movie, The Killer Shrews? So, before I go any further, I am Richard, this is Random Street Theater, and I would like to remind you all that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. And of course, 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean for me. So, if you could, for every bracelet. So, if you could comment, like, and subscribe, and, do all those good things, maybe share this with your friends, then guess what? We might be able to clean up the ocean a little bit, and you could have fish that doesn't have, plastic in it. In any case, Killer Shrews is about a mad scientist who lives on an island and creates giant shrews. It's a metaphor for overpopulation because shrews live very fast, burn a lot of energy, and eat 2 times their body weight a day. Generally speaking, the larger a creature is, I think the less of its body weight it consumes a day. But, that's because if these killer shrews were as fast as their smaller versions, they would bake their internal organs and not be a threat. And let's just say it's scientifically improbable that if you made giant shrews, they would be fast as regular shrews and need to consume that much. But anyway, so after he creates the giant shrews, a few people are trapped on the island, and what we basically wind up with is Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead was made, I believe, considerably after this movie. It was a 60s era, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 9 years after this film. But it is essentially the same film. They're stuck in a house fighting off killer shrews. It's just like The Fiend Without a Face, which I did last month, I believe, or possibly the month before. They're stuck in a house, fending off the monster, and then eventually, they wind up, those kind of movies. Now, again, this movie is not well liked. It's kind of a cheesy film. You've got the human antagonist, the human protagonist, and a bunch of dogs wearing carpets. And it's an old monster movie. But it's an infamous old monster movie. And this is one that you put on your watch list because it's not that bad. It's a fun film, well made. There are a few problems with it, but what movie doesn't have a few problems with it? So anyway, it's on your put it on your watch list, maybe way down on your watch list. Unless you're a B-movie fan, then of course it's a must-watch because it is an infamous B-movie film. That poster is a little misleading. This would lead you to believe that the shrews are in a city when they're not. They're on an island. But that's kind of beside the point. And this is an entertaining film. It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's solid. And it's also free. I believe you can watch this free on Amazon Prime. It is definitely free on YouTube. This is a film that you can get access to, so if you want to watch, particularly with Halloween coming up, this is a great film for your Halloween party, and it's free. Particularly if you're one of the I want to have Frankenstein at my party, as opposed to, Michael Myers. So, enjoyable little B-movie. Infamous in its own right. And, kind of a well-respected film. Anyway, just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.
Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company 4Ocean. once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for £2, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man, and you lucky dog, you can make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.